Hey collective, welcome in and welcome back to Source Seer. I'm actually going to get right into the sound clearing, so if your volume is loud, I definitely recommend turning it down in 3, 2, 1. Okay. All experienced tarot viewers and readers, you know how it goes, and for those who don't, take what resonates, leave the rest behind for someone else in the collective to cherish, to contemplate, trusting that when this reading finds you, there is a reason and there is a purpose. I, right off the bat, kind of want to just make a few comments of the emotional state that I'm experiencing right now. It is 100% not my own. It feels very dreary, I feel like someone, I don't know why I'm getting this imagery of somebody listening to the blues, smoking a cigarette, looking out their window, and just pretty melancholic, let's say. It feels really heavy. It feels very much like a Four of Swords type of energy, but not in the way of resting and recuperating, just sad, depressed, nostalgic even. It's a very heavy emotion on my heart. Normally I don't like tapping into this energy, but I have been doing meditations all morning and trying to shift the energetic field, and the fact that it keeps coming back tells me that there's a message that needs to be narrated. That's the best word. I also feel a bit distracted mentally right now for some reason. It's a strange feeling. So, Source, what major message do you have, for the collective today? And I can't show this, but this is the moon. Illusions, dreams. You may have, this is either your energy or somebody in your energetic field. You may have had a dream about this person. We do have a crab right at the bottom. So normally the moon is associated with Pisces, but with this crab here, I'm also picking up Cancerian energy. Okay, I'm being called to read from the book itself for this one. I never stopped dreaming. Dream with me, dream of me. Let's dream thousands and thousands of things, and then dream 1,000 more. Illusion. It's the weirdest energy. It's almost like someone is grasped in this, like the snares of nostalgia. These illusions that they keep playing over and over in their minds. It's holding them captive. That's the best way I could describe this. It's holding someone captive, and there is a dog on the left and the right. This is a feminine energy, and the dress is translucent. The moon is right behind. Is this a feminine energy that's in this state, or is a masculine in this state about a feminine? It feels exotic too. Dogs could be significant. This is very interesting. Okay, I'm not going to, let's put that downward that way. And at the bottom of the deck, we have death. An ending to illusions. What's at the split? An empress. Is an empress ending illusions, and a masculine energy is feeling this? Notice how this empress has a phoenix on the shield, a feminine energy being rebirthed, stepping into her sovereignty. I say her, but it's gender independent, however you identify. This feminine energy is stepping into a state of sovereignty. There was a moment, I feel this moment of disillusionment. So this feminine could have also been in a state of illusion, fantasizing, dreaming, wishing, hoping, and there was a death and a rebirth, a phoenix rising from the ashes type of situation. Magician. An alchemization of this illusion. So this feminine, what I'm seeing now is a feminine going through a dark night of the soul. A lot of crying, heavy heart, and very upset. This might be related to a romantic situation, but I'm seeing a feminine that has been lifted by her guides and ascending. There was an ascension that happened. It's almost like the feminine gave up this illusion to the higher power, to source, and it enabled and paved way for this phoenix energy to come through. Taurus energy with the Empress, Scorpio with death. This one is, this reading is feeling like it might take a minute. It just feels so heavy, and I feel called to pull from this deck. So when I was testing out the camera, I'm going to show you all the top card. This is what I tested my camera image with, and it is a Three of Swords energy. Heartbreak. Someone has accepted the truth about a situation. The veil has been lifted. A truth has come forward. Whether actually the truth has been manifested and this feminine heard the truth straight from the horse's mouth, or it came during a dream, or it was this clear cognizance, this knowing of this truth, an ending to an illusion, accepting the truth, gathering divine strength, being supported by divine strength to enter a state of rebirth. Okay, Source, what message do you have for the collective? The Hanged Man, Piscean energy. It's interesting too because in this image, the person or thing that's hanging looks like a cocoon, like in a caterpillar state, almost like going within, like a hermit type of energy, going within in a deep state of reflection. Ten of Wands, it could be about a lot of responsibility, a lot of burdens. Also notice how there is this bright light, but it's almost as if there's this void surrounding. This is an image, I don't know if you can see, it's very, very small. Again, it's almost like attending to this void. Someone was in a voided state, very deep in the trenches of the dark night of the soul. A lot of burdens, a lot of responsibilities, that divine strength. Leo energy. Oh, and the Hermit, as I was saying, with this caterpillar, somebody went within. Just want to make sure this is clear. Okay, the lighting is a little different, but let's see. That might be better. I'll just do one more thing here. Someone went deep within, searching for answers, searching for the truth with this Hermit energy, Virgo. 3 major arcana right off the bat. 3 could be significant. 3 came out with the Empress. Master number 33. They sought deep answers. This could even be a truth that was found out about reality itself. A very tough pill to swallow, I'm hearing. So 2 messages. Could be in terms of love. It could be in terms of reality itself. Just this piercing awakening. I'm hearing piercing. It's just piercing through the heart of this feminine energy. 4 of Spheres. Queen of Wands. There was an energy in this feminine's field that was holding back a lot. That could have been the answers that this feminine was looking for, answers about this. It feels very mysterious, this image. This feminine could have been in search for these deep truths about this energy that's holding back. Subconsciously, there's this awakening of this magnetic energy, magnetic feminine energy. The subconscious, so all of the healing and the shadow work that was done by this feminine, from the depths of the subconscious, this magnetic energy is pulling in energies of all walks of life. It's almost like the feminine has become this magnet, like a moth to a flame. 7 of Wands. The feminine is also very protected. It's interesting with the checkerboard, I get secret society type of energy from this. Yeah, I'm not going to go into it, but if you know, you know. But also being protected by by Source. I see Source as the light surrounding this human figure. Does somebody get involved with something they may now regret? I don't know. Let's see. Let's get some more information here. Thank you, Source, for providing the collective with a clear and concise message, allowing me to channel this for the collective consciousness. Thank you also to everyone tuning in. For those returning, I appreciate your continued support. For those who are new, welcome. My readings do range from the shadow to the light, but I guess we'll kind of see that as time goes on. So interesting. I want to get some clarity on the Hanged Man and the 10 of Wands. King of Cups and 7 of Cups. This illusion with a King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, doesn't have to be. There was an illusion here, and this feminine was called to perceive this differently, to see it for what it is, an illusion. This King of Cups was casting a veil over the eyes of this feminine. What's going on here with the Hanged Man and Strength? Four of Wands. Oh, interesting. Is there a marriage that's happening in the month of August? I'm gonna need another card for this. Let's see what else is happening here with this Four of Wands, the Hanged Man, Strength, because the surrounding energies are really heavy, and typically a marriage is something. Four of Cups. Yeah. There was a missed opportunity for, I don't know if I should have held that closer. There's a missed opportunity for a reunion to happen in the month of August. I'm almost seeing this as the masculine energy sitting in like this meditative state and just feeling very emotionally dissatisfied. And it's almost as if their higher guides are calling to them. I see the crow as a higher guide in this instance. It's also possible that this, if you are a single divine feminine energy, this masculine could have been somebody you were in a relations, or you know, just either in a relationship with and something ended, or in a situation with, and the masculine chose to commit to whatever it was. I'm seeing the Hierophant, so any institutions or whatever it was, and the people surrounding this situation were wearing masks. So all of these people here, if you can see, they have so many masks. It's interesting that the people with the masks are around the feminine, a feminine figure. I get a lot of deceptive energy from these people surrounding this feminine. It's almost as if this feminine and masculine energy were surrounded by some deceptive energies, family, friends, very strongly family and friends with the Four of Wands here. And they're both finding themselves in an unrequited situation. Let's see what's going on with the Hanged Man and the Hermit. Because normally the Four of Wands is celebratory, but the masked images, and this masculine could have been wearing a mask as well. It's almost as if this masculine is finding themselves sitting alone, wearing a mask. We have Nine of Cups and Knight of Wands. So I'm getting both this feminine and masculine energy, King of Cups and the Empress, have gone within, done the dark night of the soul, they've completed some shadow work, and it's leading to a wish fulfillment that's coming in very fast. It's very passionate, very fast. Notice how this person is cloaked, and there's a very large crow watching over. It's so weird. I get like secret society initiation type of things from that. I don't know why. It's weird. I'm not going to delve into that too much. 10 of Wands. 6 of Cups. These two energies are very nostalgic. And it's interesting too, because when I started setting up for this, I was listening to this jazzy song. I love jazz music, but it's called 6 Feet Down by Tara Lilly and Theo Croker. And the lyrics say, I know, it's a real life deal with the devil for now. Down 6 feet down, save me, my baby, let me out, don't put me down. Turn it around, turn it around. I need to do it my way, whatever you say, no one can put me in my place. Come in, sit down, nothing to be found. Nothing to be found, because both of these energies were in a void. Oh dear, if this was some sort of spiritual initiation thing and someone made a deal with the devil, I never thought I'd be tapping into energies like that. Alright, let's see. So both of these energies are feeling burdened by this state of nostalgia. There was a separation that happened here, deep state of nostalgia. Look at this, the Hierophant. I was seeing this Hierophant. There could have been this marriage that happened, and it wasn't between the King of Cups and the Empress. It was either the King of Cups and someone else, the Empress and someone else. Mostly getting the King of Cups and someone else more than the Empress. This disappointing, nostalgic. So the other energy too with the nostalgic, the 6 of Cups here, it's almost as if in the spiritual realm, in the 5D, this feminine and masculine energy are yearning for one another. I'm hearing this masculine broke some sort of spiritual contract with the feminine. They chose a karmic path. It could be that secret society stuff that I'm picking up on. Normally like tapping into things like that, but it is what it is, I guess. Okay. Let's get some more energies here. It feels a little lighter now that I'm doing this reading. I definitely think I had to say this because otherwise it would have been like, oh, interesting. This is a card from a different deck. It's a 10 of Wands. It's 10 of Wands. 10, 10, 10. It keeps coming through. There's a lot of responsibility, a lot of burden. Somebody really wants to come home after a long journey. I'm seeing like somebody going through this maze, this twisted maze, and finding themselves lost spiritually. If the devil came out, that would be wild. Because it does feel like devil energy and not in a passionate way. Source, what message do you have for the collective as it pertains to this King of Cups? 7 of Cups, please. What message do you have for the collective? Something, I keep hearing the dream state, the dream state. Something happened. If you had a dream recently about a masculine energy or something happens in the dream state. Maybe you had a dream that this masculine was getting married and it may not have actually happened in the 3D, and it was like a nightmare, not like a dream like they were getting married to you. Look at this. There's a lot of heavy energy here. We have 10 of Swords, 8 of Swords, Queen of Wands, 9 of Wands. So sometimes I see the Queen of Wands as the other woman type of thing, but because this is not, I'm not getting like third party type of energy here. This is the feminine energy. If this is you, I'm talking to you, feeling wounded about this illusion with this King of Cups. It has put you in a state of a self-imposed imprisonment with the 8 of Swords. And that self-imposed imprisonment, I'm hearing, like, I'm seeing the Wheel of Fortune. It was destined to happen. It had to happen because it led to your spiritual ascension. You felt betrayed by this illusion. Interesting. If you had a dream that this masculine was married, it's almost like that was the masculine wearing a mask, like a petty vengeance type of thing. And I'm looking as 4 of Swords right now. So King of Wands, yeah, look at this. This King of Wands, I'm getting... It's interesting. I'm getting like trickster type of energy from this. This is that King of Cups. It's the same person. They were in this non-committal state. That's for sure. And non-committal in the sense of it within their heart. So they could be married, whether it's in the 5D, the 3D. I really don't know. But they are feeling very emotionally dissatisfied with their ways. They're reaping a lot of karma with this. What is this? Can I have another card for this King of Wands, please? I'm feeling a little bit annoyed. Ooh. So normally with the Magician, I need one more card because with the Magician, I get Manifestor, like upright. When it's in reverse, that's when I feel the energy of, look at this. Oh no. So interesting. When it's reversed, that's usually when I feel it's manipulative, but because of these surrounding cards and the 7 of Cups, this person was manipulative. This is the same person, the 7 of Cups here. What the heck is this? I'm sorry. And this is like an uncomfortable laugh. When you hear me laugh like that, it's not, it's like I'm very uncomfortable right now. They created this illusion. Oh god, is this some sort of like energy thing? Ugh. Even if it's subconscious. Weird. Let me get a card connecting. I want to see if there's any connection between this 9 of Cups and this Knight of Wands, and this King of Wands. There is an Ace of Wands. Oh God. I don't like this energy at all. They're very much focused in the realm of the libido. If the Devil energy came out, I'm not even gonna say anything. Let's just get one card for this middle with the Hermit and all that. Two of Coins. So as the feminine energy, you're trying to find this balance while you're navigating through. You have either already found this balance or you're trying to find this balance as you navigated through the void, finding these answers and accepting the truth about this illusion. You have divine strength uplifting you at this time, protecting you, watching over you, keeping you safe. And as I say that, we have the Queen of Coins. It's allowing you to focus on building your financial wealth. Notice how the Queen of Coins looks away from this masculine King of Cups. That masculine King of Cups also just looks quite devious right now. Oh my God, as I'm saying that, King of Cups. All of these King of Cups, they look... It's interesting too because I'm looking at the face of the King of Wands and it's deceivingly charming. This could be a very charming masculine. You could be in this state. You could be called to master your emotions right now, to level out and find a balance with your emotions as you accept this truth. It's the acceptance of this truth that this is an illusion. It's not going to come very easy. It's going to take time. You're going to go back and forth. I see like this tug of war, somebody pulling and pushing. It's going to take some time to heal this. The Town. You're coming home. This masculine energy tried to take you off of your divine path, whether it was conscious or not. It could have just been their own karmic heavy energy that you could have been blinded to. It's very possible that this person took advantage of your emotional state, even if it was unconscious. That will be their karma to reap, but you are coming home and being welcomed home after this really tough, like I feel it in my heart. I feel the heaviness in my heart, the sadness, and it's like I hear these loud screeching cries because it feels like there was like, I'm seeing 8 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. There was a lot of investment here with this relationship. God, this is really heavy. It had to be said. Source would not let me go about my day without doing this. So probably gonna put like a disclaimer. This is quite heavy. Source, what messages do you want to communicate to the collective? What do we need to attend to? The overall about this situation. Again, the Magician keeps coming out. What the heck? 10 of Cups. Okay. The Empress. The Magician. Yeah. Okay, this is good. This is much better. I'm happy to see these cards for the Empress. This is definitely a story about some feminine, divine feminine energy. This masculine is not divine. I don't know if I said that at any point. They are not divine. They are working with lower vibrational energies, whether subconsciously or not. They could be turning a blind eye to some really shady things. They operate in the shadow and not in the way of empowering and a liberating type of shadow, because sometimes working in the shadows, it can yield those types of results. This is like control, domination, 3D greed, all those really negative things. So as the Empress, because you have chosen to allow your higher guides and to accept this truth, you might have been a bit weathered by this experience. The Empress here looks a bit exhausted. She does have a crying child in her arms, but you are very strong. It's almost like I've been through this, and you can see straight through the veil now that you've had this experience. You're manifesting your 10 of Cups. You're manifesting your emotionally fulfilled life. You are a master manifester. You're a master manifester. You're alchemizing this situation. You are using the elements to your favor, not only for yourself, but for the greater collective good. So this is promising for you. Any more, Source? Any more for the collective, please? So interesting, the fact that I was in this state and I kept being pulled back because my mind wanted to just go into like happy-go-lucky free, and I kept feeling this heavy pull in my heart. And now that I'm working through the message, I understand it's because, look at this divine strength. You are backed by some really powerful spiritual forces. You have a lot of good karma to reap. You're very strong. This masculine will most likely never come near you again, because I almost don't see, it's very hard at this point in time to see any changes in this masculine state. Ugh, like it just feels so gross. I don't like it. So as I'm working through this reading and I'm seeing all these positive energies now come out, it makes sense to me why I had to record this, because somebody needed to hear this. This is timeless, definitely timeless. Whenever you find this, you are meant to. Hermit, King of Discs. Okay, so 2 messages. Because you have transformed, because you are this phoenix from the ashes, this masculine is almost like being forced into a period of isolation. This is part of their karma. Virgo energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn with the King of Discs, Virgo with the Hermit. So that's one message. They're being forced into a period of isolation, but we don't care. The other message that feels most important is that your dark night of the soul, your hermiting energy, it is, look at how these eyes are on the hands. You are seeing clearly, clairvoyance, you have claircognizance, you have activated your spiritual powers, you've allowed yourself to be transformed in the spirit to ascend, and it's going to help you to master your life in terms of finances. You're going to bring in a very financial stable, I hear legacy. Somebody is manifesting a legacy that you will either pass down if you are on the road to having children. You could have children in the near future. If that's not what you want, you could be passing this legacy through community engagement. Maybe you want to work with kids, and look at that, the Fool. Maybe you want to work with kids and pass down really positive and uplifting and strengthening. Like, it's not just about walking around, like I've always said, with rose-colored glasses. It's about having the strength to move through adversity with tenacity, with determination, with flexibility. You're teaching this to younger generations. You're either setting the example or you're actively teaching this to others. This feels like the predominant. There's a lot. This is a major occurrence for someone. A lot of major arcana coming through. Look at this. Judgment, Ace of Discs. Your awakening is bringing, I'm getting chills on my right arm. I can't say any more about that. So you're awakening to a new beginning, and the universe is gifting you a new financial opportunity that will bring to you this King of Discs, this 10 of Cups, this awakening. This is huge. This is beautiful. This is huge, a huge transformation. Any cards at the split? This is coming in divine timing. Look at all of these major arcana. This is a 78 tarot deck. Queen of Discs, this is you. Nurturing your pentacle, coming into your wealth, okay? This could have been heavy, but you know what? You're moving to calmer waters. You're moving to calmer waters. There's nothing more to be said here. I feel called to end the reading here. If you feel so inspired to like, share, comment, and subscribe, always appreciate the support for the channel. Divine Feminine, you are on your way, okay? You are on your way. Nothing can stop you. Nothing stops the chariot. Nothing. As always, sending you all love, light, and high vibrational energies. Hope to see you in the next one. Take care, collective.